So as you guys know, the Elden Ring DLC is coming soon. In celebration, I picked up the game and I decided to, you know, just dabble in it, try it out a little bit, see how it went. Ow. Yeah, I can easily say it did not go well at all. But it got me thinking, this game is like over 2 years old now. The speedrunning community doesn't stop for any game, no matter what. People have been running this game since the day it came out. And I got to wondering, 19 minutes and 30 seconds. 19 minutes and 30 seconds. That is how fast the any percent restricted speedrun actually is. So when I tell you in less than 20 minutes of in-game time, this man is going to be actually finished with this entire game, I literally cannot believe it. I just noticed that my stupid deaths from my Lies of P playthrough are on there, dude. All right, so here we go. Very first part of the game. This is already a brand new route from what I remember seeing of, you know, holding up the shield is nothing new, but jumping over that wall is new. And if I remember correctly, he's gonna run up in this first little boss that's supposed to kill you. He's gonna do him a favor and just activate the boss, like get past the area that he actually spawns in. Boss is spawning in now. He's gonna go ahead and jump off the cliff. And that little rumble was the boss actually spawning in, as you can see right there. And before we go any farther, huge shout out to Shakeno Gomi. Hopefully I'm not butchering the translation of that, but please go down in the description, follow this man's Twitch, sub to him on YouTube, all the good stuff. Welcome back to class, everyone. For the first and only question of the day, name the game that has free to play on console and mobile, cross-platform progression between both, cross-play, historically accurate ships and thrilling battles. If you take all that together, you get World of Warships Legends. For the very first time, you can play World of Warships Legends on your phone, offering smooth navigation on legendary waters directly from your phone. While you're on the mobile version, you have access to every single part of the game. The only thing it's missing is the aircraft carriers. All other features remain intact, ensuring consistent gameplay across all the devices. Immerse yourself in with next-gen graphics and sound on mobile, delivering console-like experience on the go. Endless content, legendary historical ships, new maps, events, challenges. Every single day there's something going on. Command a diverse fleet of ships from 11 different nations with regular updates adding new missions and vessels all the time. You can choose destroyers for swift attacks, cruisers for a little bit of everything, or if you want to go with battleships, you can have the maximum firepower imaginable. Master easy-to-learn controls while continuously upgrading your skills, commanders, and fleet for endless tactical possibilities. For anyone new to the game in the introductory week, we have a bunch of stuff for you to get started. A legendary premium ship, 7 days of premium, 1.5 million credits, 400 doubloons, 3 big crates, 2 commander crates, consumable camos, and more. Literally, what are you waiting for? Head down to the description down below, check out the game. It's absolutely amazing, and I will see you guys on the seas. But yeah, I can't wait to see how this run has changed. I'm sure there's going to be a ton of new glitches, a ton of route changes, everything like that. And just in case you guys are wondering, the main difference between this and the other world record, which by the way is now under 4 minutes, the true anything goes, all glitches allowed speedrun is under 4 minutes for this game. It's actually really, really cool to watch, but not like as insane of an experience as this one is, because this requires just so much more precision, skill, route learning. Obviously you're playing for a lot more time, so there's a lot of time to mess up. The main thing that this one, even though it's called any percent, the only difference between this and the other game is that the other game basically allows you to use zips, which just launch you across the map. Anyway, here he is finally into the main area, the outer world, and I literally, dude, I can't appreciate enough the design of this actual like first area. You see the horsemen right there, you see the castle in the distance, you see like a nice easy looking path to the right, but you go over there, there's a dragon. This game has so many like insanely cool surprises and things that you just don't expect to happen that happen in the first couple seconds of this game, and literally all that is just chalked up to insane level design on this open world game. Been playing through like Lies of P, been playing through other games in the Souls universe and like Souls-like games, and I don't know, From Software's level design is like by far and large the best out of everyone. They literally understand so well how to make things clear objectives while not like giving you a big objective marker or like thing that you need to like, oh, hey, okay, go here. Like, they do it all through the environment, the way they shape the lands. I would say Legend of Zelda is another really good one. I literally watched an interview with the Legend of Zelda developers, or like read the translation, and essentially they developed the game so that those big towers that you go to like reveal the map, those are strategically placed to lead you through the map, and they use hills to block your point of view and kind of lead you through in different areas, and then you get like stuck on your little side quest from then on out, and you basically like are kind of led without these arrows, which is just such a important thing to do in gaming. All right, so he rested at the first thing.
I can play turning to aid you.
So he's playing in Japanese, but he is hearing in English. I wonder if in this game, and in a lot of games, the actual, there we go, he gets the horsey. In a lot of games, you actually like basically have to play on a certain language. Sometimes it's French, sometimes it's English, sometimes it's Japanese, sometimes it's like something random like German. Basically, whatever the game calls for, sometimes the dialogue literally goes faster, especially in unskippable cutscenes that allow you to beat the game faster. So you have to save those like 4 seconds you have to play on a language you don't know in order to even have a competitive time for the world record. It's an insane way to play, but it's like what speedrunners have to do. So he's gonna go ahead and get this second one here. Beautiful. And we're gonna go ahead and skip the load screen here. And he's off on his horse once again. Dude, this game is just, oh, I love this game so much. I cannot wait for the DLC. I really wanna know more about it. I wanna know like how big it is. It seems like it was almost meant to be like an Elden Ring 2 from what YouTubers are saying and what people are like gleaning of information and also leaked stuff. It literally, the DLC literally seems like, what is he? The horse lineup. So he went ahead, he jumped off. He did a very, very quick save quit here. And that is going to allow him to do his first glitch here. Which is... You just hear the horse die. That's so sad. Okay. Dude. What in the world? So he gets that height. And he also gets the glitch that basically allows you to not lose any elevation at all while you're running with the horse. That is insane. That is insane. Literally just runs across the invisible bridge there. That is such a crazy time save. One that is only possible in From Software games. Dude, From Software games are so beautifully broken. Like, they work perfectly, but there's also so many things that are just busted in them that allow you to do insane glitches. Like, a lot of these very linear coded games, like, trust me, I love Spider-Man. Like, I love the Spider-Man games. But my gosh, those games could never have an entertaining speedrun to save their lives. There's too many set sequences and everything like that. Completely different games. It's not even a real fair comparison. But that's why I love these games. There you go. He ate an item right before actually teleporting there. Wondering if that was the souls he picked up. It's probably the souls he picked up. Oh, baby. Little save warping never hurt anyone. So as you can see, that was the best split he ever has gotten in this game with the 0.02 gold split. Save some time. There you go. Some casual warping. The way this game actually like works is insane. It reminds me of like Majora's Mask back in the day. Or what's it called? Ocarina of Time even, where you literally could like manipulate save files and like increase numbers to save files or to cutscene numbers to like start a cutscene that was at the end of the game, and that's how they beat the game so quickly in Legend of Zelda. It's so cool. There we go. He's gonna get that teleport. All right, he's back. Does this nice little insane jump off here to make sure he doesn't die from fall damage. And he's on his way. I'm wondering what the item he's gonna like actually get is. Is it the same thing? Is it? I remember that really like frosty axe mace thing was the like speedrun. That was the speedrunner tool. You literally had to use that because it was the only thing that would kill things fast enough. And you just would basically collect enough items to get the damage up on it. I'm wondering if that is still the strat all these years later. I mean, I haven't watched the speedrun in a year and a half. It's probably evolved so much more than I can even imagine. This is like very close to where the dragon is. Yep, there's the dragon himself. The dragon is gonna wake up. He's gonna go ahead and save here. He's loading and he's spamming that B button. I like that we can actually see his controller. So he immediately picks it up and then uses that warp to go ahead and get out of there ASAP. I wonder if that was to keep the dragon aggro from getting on him. There we go. He has the key, is able to get inside. Dude, like, I didn't even see this area of the map. He is 6 minutes into his run, by the way. I didn't see this area of the map until like 20 hours in. It's crazy. This map, it was literally the pinnacle of like anywhere you can see, you can go. That was the best part about this game for me, is that if you saw it, you could go there. And it was that was like a brand new feeling in gaming almost whenever it happened. Like some games like pseudo have that, but this game actually had, oh, you see it, figure out how to go over there and you can go there. And also there's probably some sick loot and a boss down there. The constant progression of this game is what I really, really love. Okay, I do remember this part. Little horsey jump off glitch. So whenever he comes back up here, he should be on the railing and he should be calling in his horse once again. Once again. All right, here we go. He's holding Y. I love that he's like doing this on controller as well. It's... And there we go. Horse glitch. Like, I feel like we watched so many world record runs where they all are done on PC, go straight through the rock because they were not expecting anyone to actually see this area or even come out here. Oh my God, and then he hits the zone, which loads it in. Okay, some very precise movement, actually. Takes his first damage. He's gonna go ahead and save quit here. Dude, that thing was literally rearing up. Is he gonna get captured by it to take the teleporter? I don't know if they do that in this run still, considering he's about to beat the game in like 10 minutes. Okay, he does. So he does that to reset it. You died. Okay, so when he wakes up, dude, the first time this happened to me in the game as well, I'm so ready to learn all these ins and outs of the DLC. Like the little tricks like that, like, oh yeah, you can get there from, you know, running there, like, or you can just get eaten by this thing randomly, which is gonna probably eat you anyway, because those things are incredibly OP. All right, here we go. Oh my God. Literally, right as his little toesies hit the lava, he's like, whoop, I'm out. And a few fat rolls to get out of the lava with 1 HP. Avoid the fire mouse. Oh my God, did I just call the slug a mouse? Watch the other fire mouses. Oh, I hate that. I hate envisioning that they're actually like meese under there. Narrowly avoids a rock being thrown at him. Hits an insane jump, goes around the side. Okay, rest point. Hit the save at the very last second there. All right, hits the sit down. Sets up the warp. She's like, hey, you're not supposed to be this far in the game yet. Hey, listen.
But I can take gathering.
You're not supposed to be this far, but let him cook. Let him cook. All right, there we go. And now he uses that warp that he set up earlier. I love how several like of the arts and everything like that are just like kind of spoilers even. There we go, hits it again. I, for one, would like to invest in him to get a newer and faster PC. Because my God, they have to load a lot. All right, so he's back at it again. He's on the horse, and I'm guessing he's gonna go ahead and do this horse glitch again to get him out there. All right, there we go. I know he knows what he's doing, but just the way that looked was hilarious. I really thought homie just accidentally like Looney Tunes skipped off the cliff on accident right there. All right, but he's back and he's horsing. Believe the horse is set up. I wonder if he's holding Y and B for a reason. There we go, he's back. There we go. Horse is back. I'm guessing he's gonna get some height. The glitch should be activated. He should be able to run on air. There it is. So he gets the height and he runs over. A giant was really gianting. I can see the gigantic tree. Runs straight through the window. Yep. Takes the teleporter here. You see all the snake birds next to him? Foreshadowing. Foreshadowing. All right. How on God's green earth is he gonna kill this? Oh, that's right. You don't need a weapon for this boss. Not only does he not need a weapon, he's not even gonna do the boss. He literally uses the warp. So do they now not even get the ice axe and they get that weapon? That's how they beat the game? Wait a second. Okay. Another horse girl glitch. All right, he's on there. Calls the horse. Yep, runs across. Dude, when I first got to this area, I saw these 4 statues and I realized you can actually go up there. My mind was blown. I was like, this is the greatest game of all time. This game did win Game of the Year, right? I will throw a fit. Game of the Year 2022. Elden Ring. Okay, thank God. I was like, bro, there is no possible world where this didn't win Game of the Year. But then again, they've made dumber decisions, so. Oh man, we're gonna do one more playthrough of this, like full playthrough, not just mess around, but full playthrough on my channel, on my main channel before this game comes out, the new DLC. Maybe I'll do like a really heavy build. Like I did like cringe katana bleed build. I wanna go just like heaviest hammer or heaviest greatsword there possibly is in this game. There we go. Horse almost dead. It's casual. Okay. It's the jump. Yeah, I read for the rules, you're actually not allowed to play this game online for this. Like, I don't know what the actual reason would be. Obviously, you wouldn't be allowed to use like summoning other players and stuff, but you have to play, in order for your run to count for this world record, you have to play in offline mode. All right, here we go. He is actually hard cooking now. He's into the area, which is gonna allow him another save quit. He should be, yep, okay. There we go. He uses that portal in order to get, because this is all inside the same world, he uses it to get the spawn point without having to complete everything else in the game in order to get here legit. He's hitting the B hops, jumps down. That's a long fall, but doesn't take damage. Holds the shield up like that's gonna protect him. Here's a hint, it's not. Dude, there's just so much more that they skipped since last time I watched. Like they had to get the weapon and level it up and all this stuff. I don't even know if he actually has that weapon from the snake fight. Okay, hits the save quit here, and I'm assuming he's gonna do this to get rid of enemy aggro because the enemies do reset whenever you do this. It doesn't work in a boss fight, unfortunately. There you go. Jumps. Here comes big boy dragon numero uno of the area. God, I love this area. Just having like several dragons is so sick. So he's now losing his stamina because he actually is in combat. So he's gonna go ahead and reset the fight here. I wonder if the dragon is gonna spawn back up top and come back down on the land, or the dragon is gonna be right next to him. Okay, so he spawned back up top and he's coming down to land again. But he is out of there. I guess the save quits take no time off your time since it's not in-game time. So there's no reason to not. Also, F those enemies. I forgot how much I hated those enemies right there. Ooh! He legit almost died. Okay. Great movement on the platforms. Hits the ground, immediately save quits. He is right next to an enemy, so I don't think it's gonna make too much of a difference. But hey, when it takes no time off, why not? I guess it does start the timer a little bit before you control your character, so you wouldn't want to do this just willy-nilly. You're technically losing a little bit of time, and it takes a second for your run animation to start. It's very minuscule, but you are losing time every single time you save quit, so he's not doing it for no. Oh my. I'm so bad at jump scares, bro. I'm so bad at jump scares, bro. You're gonna laugh, but I legit, that sound of the ching, like the main menu, I had my eyes closed. I almost jumped again. Like I literally just missed. Skill issue. He's resetting a lot for the enemies here. Again, reminder, this guy is level 1. People do level 1 runs all the time, but they have like equipment and armor and like the flasks and everything. Okay. I'm looking up what just happened. All right, I am back with knowledge on what he just did. So apparently it is a glitch that has existed in the game that was found out later on called the chainsaw glitch. And essentially what it does, it uses the chainsaw like weapon art, which usually costs like mana, stamina, and like you can only use it for like, and then it'd be done. Essentially what this glitch allows you to do, it's a very precise button combination that he has to press, but you start doing the chainsaw animation, but then you do the button press combination to switch into the great serpent weapon, the weapon that he went to that boss fight to pick up. It only works with that weapon conveniently. You switch out and essentially it sticks the animation on the end of that and keeps it going constantly. And it will just deal the amount of damage it's supposed to do once, and then it'll repeat it every like half second infinitely. So you can essentially one-shot any boss with that by just holding it in front. As long as it doesn't hit you with a ranged attack and as long as it's close enough to you, you win. Anyway, apparently it's being used in PvP before it was patched out, so people were just like loading into PvP, doing that and just killing someone from like a screen away because it has such insane range because it's on the end of the serpent. I don't know. What an absolutely wild glitch. When I said that this was gonna be a wild run compared to what I saw last time, I had no idea the extent of how crazy that was gonna be. Also, that's an insane parkour right there. Absolutely nuts. He's like almost through this area. So yeah, he's getting ready to do it again because he has the sword, which has this weapon art, which he's gonna be using onto the big boy. Runs while blocking because you get a little bit of extra speed. All right, here we go. It's time for the big staircase. Hopefully this horse doesn't come down and one-shot him. If you look at the time right now, he beats everyone he has to beat in order to beat this game in the next like 4 minutes. Like he's done with the game in like 4 minutes of in-game time. And like it took me another 4 hours just to beat this boss. Okay, that's an exaggeration. This guy's not that tough. But the other guys were hard and he's about to beat him. All right, here we go. One save quote before the door just so the horse doesn't come up and one-shot him through the door. I remember I would run past that horse guy several times and he would like swing through the door and hit me. It's great. All right, here we go. One of the bosses that made people quit this game. I didn't think this guy was that hard. And hits it perfectly. The other thing, yeah, see, he's out of stamina, out of mana, but is still able to do it infinitely. Also, look how far away it's damaging him. So does he have to redo it for the... Oh! I'm assuming he switches back to the other stuff so he can run faster. He's waiting for that enemy fell. There we go. He waits for it, saves out. Also, the impressive thing, and even more impressive that he's using controller here, is apparently on PC, this is a really easy macro to do. So you set up a macro, you set it up with perfect timing, and it'll do this for you. He is not doing that. He is doing it legit, like first try on controller. The tutorial I watched, the guy making the tutorial took like 20 tries to get it right. He is just whipping it out first try every single time, which is very impressive. All right, here we go. On to essentially what is the last real area of the game. It's just so funny thinking like to the unrestricted run where you just warp across the map. You essentially slingshot yourself across the map. You go to the boss fight arena and you start falling to your death, but the boss loads in, but the arena doesn't load in because you're so far away that the boss loads in and then the boss just falls to his death, and that's how you beat the game on the 4-minute version of the run. Kind of insane actually when you think about it, but all right, he's moving up. One thing I am surprised about is that there hasn't been any new crazy movement tech. Well, I guess there has. Literally the zip that I'm talking about that shoots you across the map. But that one apparently is really hard to get, and it's not allowed for this run because obviously if it was allowed, you would have beat the game 10 minutes ago, 13 minutes ago. All right, here we go. Yeets over the side. Quick little save quit. I'm wondering how many times he's gonna have to do it more in this run. Like, is he gonna just kill it? Is it faster to just kill everything at this point when you have this insanely OP glitch? Is it faster to kill everything, or is it literally actually, oh, insane bit of parkour, honestly, that's even possible. He just punched he was like, let me up, and punched it. Runs over the top, skips a whole nother boss right there. Yeah, the Elden Ring developers really said, hey, boss gauntlet, right at the very end, we're gonna throw like 7 bosses in a row to you. And a couple optional ones too. Also, everything's probably gonna one-shot you. That is just like an ad in the area. All the ads are also the beefiest ads you've ever seen in your entire life. All right, here we go. All right, he's preparing. He has switched to the sword. What just happened? Wait, so it just went to this screen on his stream? Did he Alt F4? Is that what happened? I think he Alt F4'd, or his game crashed. Does that count toward his time? Wait, it didn't count. Is that part? Dude, this is how much speedrunners have broken my brain. Is that part of the run? Or did his game legitimately crash? Okay, I think he's gonna use the trick to skip this boss completely and just go straight to the final boss. Also another gold split, the fastest he's ever done that split. Okay, yep, he's gonna go ahead and get in here. The boss can't kill you if the boss isn't activated. Does he have to kill it, or can he just? The chair not the boss not being solid, but the chair being solid is really funny. So he can, there's no back wall here, so he can just run through. Okay, I do remember now. All right, he has no mana. I'm assuming he can still do. Oh! I'm assuming he can still do this glitch manaless. Yep. Dude, the range at which it does damage is absurd. He was jumping down. Okay, dead. Let's see how the Elden Beast goes. Here we go. Hit it first try. He doesn't even have to move. He doesn't even have to move. And with the brand new chainsaw glitch, I'm gonna call it the machine gun glitch. He literally just machine gun glitches that. Takes off all his clothes as you do when you get world record. And I believe after that remembrance pops, that is time. So he's gonna load back in. Does he have to do anything else? Oh yeah, he has to touch the thing. So he touches the thing, skips the cutscene, and that's it. And that is time. 19 minutes and 30 seconds. God, I forget George R.R. Martin also worked on the story of this game and everything. Absolutely insane time. I can't believe how much this has been innovated. That was truly, truly a treat. If you guys would like to see more videos like this, different speedruns, let me know which game down below in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.